We've got an exciting discovery for you, a 2009 P quarter dollar that's worth a whopping $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million. Could this be hiding in your pocket change? Stick around to find out. Let's first talk about the 2009 P quarter. This coin was part of the U.S. Mint's District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program. You might know it as the follow-up to the wildly popular State Quarters series, but 2009 quarters didn't get as much attention. In fact, these coins had significantly lower mintages due to a reduced demand for coins during the economic recession. This makes them much rarer than typical quarters. The Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P, produced only a limited amount of these 2009 quarters, making them highly desirable to collectors. The low mintage combined with some extraordinary errors and variations has skyrocketed the value of certain quarters to, yes, $1 million. So, what makes the 2009 P quarter worth such a jaw-dropping amount? Well, it's not just about rarity, there are other key factors. Some of these coins have extremely rare mint errors, which are mistakes made during production. Things like double strikes, off-center designs, or even die cracks can dramatically increase the coin's value. One famous example is a 2009 P quarter with a dramatic error that collectors have gone wild for. This particular coin had a unique doubling error that gave it an extraordinary value in the collector's market. When you add the historical significance of the 2009 series to the equation, it's easy to see why collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. How do you know if you have a rare 2009 P quarter? First, make sure you've got a coin from the Philadelphia Mint. You'll see the P mint mark right here. Next, you'll want to look for any unusual features or errors. Is the design off-center? Do you notice any doubling, especially on the lettering or images? Even tiny imperfections can make a huge difference. And don't forget, always check the condition of your coin. Coins in mint or near mint condition are always more valuable. So, if your 2009 P quarter is free of scratches and wear, you might be holding on to something extremely valuable. Now, let's talk about market value. In recent years, some rare 2009 P quarters with unique errors have fetched insane amounts at auction. The most valuable ones, like the error coins we talked about earlier, have been sold for close to $1 million. Keep in mind, prices for rare coins can fluctuate based on demand and condition. But if you've got a unique 2009 P quarter, you could be looking at life-changing money. Imagine finding a $1 million treasure hiding in your spare change. So, there you have it, the story of the 2009 P quarter that could be worth $1 million. Check your pockets, jars, and wallets because you never know when you might stumble upon one of these rare gems. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more awesome coin stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You may be wondering, why is this particular coin so special? Well, buckle up and get ready for a deep dive into its history, value, and potential worth of millions of dollars. So first off, let's talk about the background of the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin was produced by the United States Mint in Philadelphia in the year 1961. It features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, his beloved home, on the reverse side. What sets this particular coin apart is the presence of a tiny P mint mark, indicating that it was struck in Philadelphia. Now, you may be wondering, why is the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel so sought after by collectors? Well, the presence of the P mint mark on this coin makes it a rare find. During this time period, the Philadelphia Mint did not typically include mint marks on nickels, making the 1961 version a unique and limited edition. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins with mint marks, as they add an extra layer of rarity and value to their collections. So, how much is a 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel actually worth? Well, it depends on a variety of factors, such as its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In general, a circulated 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel can range in value from a few dollars to around $50. However, if you happen to come across a specimen in mint condition, its value can skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's all about finding that diamond in the rough and knowing how to spot a hidden treasure. And now, let's talk about some of the most valuable 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickels ever sold. One of the highest recorded sales of this coin was a pristine, uncirculated specimen that fetched a staggering $138,000 at auction. This just goes to show the incredible worth that a rare and well-preserved coin can hold in the eyes of avid collectors. Imagine stumbling upon one of these gems in your pocket change. Talk about a lucky day. In addition to its monetary value, the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel holds a special place in American numismatic history. It serves as a reminder of a bygone era of coin production and the unique quirks that make each piece of currency a work of art. The intricate designs, detailed engravings, and historical significance of coins like this one contribute to their enduring appeal among collectors and enthusiasts alike. So, where can you find a 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel to add to your collection? Well, you may get lucky and stumble upon one in your pocket change, but the best way to secure one of these rare coins is through reputable coin dealers, online auctions, or coin shows. Make sure to do your research and authenticate any potential purchases to ensure that you're getting the real deal. In conclusion, the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential for substantial value make it a coveted piece for numismatists worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this unique coin and you may just strike it rich, both in knowledge and in wealth. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This elusive coin has a unique story to tell, and you won't believe the incredible value it holds. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the secrets of this rare and valuable piece of American history. First off, let's talk about the history behind the 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted in Denver, Colorado in 1998 as part of the ongoing Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse side. The 1998 D mint Mark nickel is just one of many in this long-standing series, but it stands out for a very special reason. You see, the 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel is considered to be a key date coin in the series. This means that it is relatively scarce compared to other years, making it highly sought after by collectors. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, which is one of the United States mint facilities responsible for producing circulating coins. The D mint mark adds an extra layer of intrigue to this already intriguing coin, making it a must-have for any serious collector. But what really sets the 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel apart is its rarity and value. You see, due to its limited mintage and high demand, this particular coin can be worth a pretty penny. In fact, some 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickels have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction. That's right, folks, this seemingly ordinary coin could potentially be worth millions of dollars to the right buyer. So how can you tell if you've struck gold with a 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Well, there are a few key things to look out for. First and foremost, check the date and mint mark on the coin to ensure that it is indeed a 1998 D mint Mark nickel. Next, examine the overall condition of the coin. Is it well preserved or heavily circulated? Coins in mint condition will fetch a higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. In addition, keep an eye out for any special markings or errors on the coin. Some 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickels may have die varieties or other unique features that can increase their value. It's always worth doing some research or consulting with a professional coin appraiser to determine the true worth of your coin. But even if your 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel turns out to be worth a more modest sum, don't despair. Collecting coins is as much about the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovery as it is about making a profit. Each coin tells a story, connecting us to the past and providing a tangible link to history. So whether your 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel is worth a few dollars or a few thousand, cherish it for the treasure that it is. In conclusion, the 1998 D mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, history, and potential value make it a prized possession for any numismatist. So keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure worth millions of dollars. We are diving into the fascinating world of the 2006 P mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You may be wondering why this seemingly ordinary coin is worth millions of dollars, but trust me, there is a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. Let's start by talking about the history behind the 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia in 2006 as part of the Westward Journey series, which commemorated the Lewis and Clark expedition. The design features a depiction of the keelboat used by the expedition, making it a piece of American history that is truly one of a kind. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is this specific coin worth so much money? Well, the answer lies in the rarity of the 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Due to a minting error, a small number of these coins were produced with an extra letter S stamped on them, making them extremely rare and valuable to collectors. In fact, some of these error coins have been sold for millions of dollars at auction, making them some of the most sought-after pieces in the world of coin collecting. The rarity and historical significance of the 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel make it a true gem for any numismatist looking to add a unique piece to their collection. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins in your possession? Well, one way to determine the value of your coin is to look for the telltale S stamp on the reverse side of the coin. If you spot this marking, congratulations, you may have a treasure worth millions of dollars in your hands. Of course, not every 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune, but even regular versions of this coin can hold significant value for collectors. The design itself is a beautiful representation of American history, and the coin's status as part of a limited series adds to its desirability among numismatists around the world. So, how can you determine the value of your 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel? One way is to consult a professional coin appraiser who can assess the condition and rarity of your coin to give you an accurate estimate of its worth. Additionally, researching recent auction sales and collectors' guides can give you a better idea of the market value of your coin. In conclusion, the 2006 mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of American history with the potential to be worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you may just have a hidden gem in your collection waiting to be discovered. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin holds a special place in numismatic history, with some examples even fetching millions of dollars at auction. So let's buckle up and explore the history, value, and worth of this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1961 and features the iconic design of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, adding to its collectible appeal. Now, you might be wondering why this particular nickel is so sought after by collectors. Well, the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel is considered a key date in the Jefferson nickel series, meaning that it is one of the more rare and valuable coins in the set. With a mintage of just over 50 million, it's not the rarest coin out there, but its scarcity compared to other Jefferson nickels makes it a must-have for serious collectors. But what about the value of the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Well, that's where things get really interesting. While most examples of this coin are worth a few dollars in circulated condition, there are some that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. In fact, a 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel in near-perfect condition can fetch upwards of $10,000 or more. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change. Talk about a stroke of luck. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your collection? One key factor to look for is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint state, meaning they have never been circulated and are in pristine condition, are highly sought after by collectors. Look for sharp details on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello, as well as any signs of wear or damage. A coin in mint state will have a beautiful luster and no visible imperfections. Another important factor to consider when determining the value of a 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel is its rarity. As mentioned earlier, this coin is a key date in the Jefferson nickel series, making it more valuable than other coins in the set. Additionally, coins with errors or variations, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can also command higher prices from collectors. Keep an eye out for these unique qualities when evaluating your own collection. In addition to its rarity and condition, the demand for the 1961 mint Mark Jefferson nickel also plays a significant role in determining its value. As more collectors become aware of the coin's rarity and historical significance, prices are likely to continue to rise. This makes now a great time to get in on the action and start building your own collection of these valuable nickels. But what if you're not a seasoned coin collector and you're not sure where to start? Don't worry, there are plenty of resources available to help guide you in your numismatic journey. From online forums and coin clubs to reputable dealers and auction houses, there's no shortage of information and expertise to tap into. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions. You might just uncover a hidden gem in your own collection. In conclusion, the 1961 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable coin with a rich history and plenty of potential for future growth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye on. With its unique design, limited mintage, and high demand from collectors, it's no wonder that the 1961 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is worth millions of dollars to the right buyer. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This little coin may seem unassuming at first glance, but trust me, it has a rich history and could be worth millions of dollars. Let's start with a quick history lesson on the Jefferson nickel. This coin was first minted in 1938 to celebrate Thomas Jefferson's contributions to American history. The nickel features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse side in Monticello, his famous home, on the reverse side. Now, let's fast forward to 1988. This year marked a significant milestone for the Jefferson nickel as the Denver Mint produced a limited number of nickels with a special D-Mint mark. This mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, adding an extra layer of rarity and value to the coin. But what makes the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel so special? Well, it's all about the numbers. The Denver Mint only produced a small number of these nickels in 1988, making them a rare find for collectors. Additionally, the quality of the coins minted in Denver is often considered to be superior to those minted in other locations, adding to the coin's allure. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. While most Jefferson nickels are worth face value or a few dollars at most, the 1988 D-Mint Mark nickel is a different story. In fact, some of these coins have been known to sell for tens of thousands, or even millions of dollars at auction. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your collection? Well, the first thing to look for is the mint mark. The D-Mint mark should be clearly visible on the coin, indicating that it was minted in Denver in 1988. Next, examine the overall condition of the coin. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a much higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Additionally, it's essential to have your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will give you a better idea of the coin's true value and help you attract serious buyers if you decide to sell. Now, let's talk about some real-life examples of the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel selling for big bucks. In 2003, a coin collector purchased one of these rare nickels for an astounding $1.7 million at auction. Can you imagine finding that kind of treasure in your pocket change? Another example of the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel's value comes from a collector who discovered one of these rare coins in a jar of spare change. After having the coin authenticated and graded, they were thrilled to learn that their humble nickel was worth over $10,000. It just goes to show that you never know what hidden gems may be lurking in your coin collection. So, if you come across a 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, be sure to have it appraised and see if you have struck gold, or should I say, nickel. In conclusion, the 1988 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable coin that could be worth millions of dollars. With its limited mintage, superior quality, and historical significance, this coin is a must-have for any serious coin collector. So keep your eyes peeled and check your change carefully. You never know when a tiny piece of nickel could turn into a fortune. We have a truly special coin to discuss, the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel. This particular coin has a storied history and is worth millions of dollars to the right collector. Let's start with a bit of background on the Jefferson nickel. This coin was first minted in 1938 and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. The reverse side of the coin typically depicts Jefferson's home, Monticello. However, in 1964, the United States Mint produced a special proof version of the Jefferson nickel that is highly sought after by coin enthusiasts. The 1964 proof Jefferson nickel is unique for a few reasons. Firstly, it was only minted in Philadelphia, unlike regular circulation coins which are typically minted in multiple locations. This makes the 1964 proof nickel rarer than other Jefferson nickels from the same year. Additionally, proof coins are struck using specially polished dies and blanks, resulting in a coin that has a mirror-like finish and sharp, defined details. And now, let's talk about the value of the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel. Due to its rarity and the high demand from collectors, this coin can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to millions, depending on its condition and provenance. In fact, there have been instances where this coin has sold for over $1 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels in existence. So, how can you tell if you have a 1964 proof Jefferson nickel worth millions of dollars? Well, the first thing to look for is the date. The date on the coin should read 1964, and it should have a proof finish with a deep, reflective surface. Additionally, the coin should be in pristine condition, without any visible scratches, dings, or discoloration. If your coin meets all of these criteria, you may have a valuable treasure on your hands. So if you're lucky enough to own a 1964 proof Jefferson nickel, you may be wondering what you should do next. One option is to have the coin graded by a professional coin grading service. The grade assigned to your coin will greatly influence its value, so it's worth investing in this step if you believe you have a valuable coin. Additionally, you may want to consider consigning the coin to a reputable auction house to reach a wider audience of potential buyers. Finally, let's discuss the history and significance of the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel. This coin represents a pivotal moment in American history, as it was minted during a time of great change and turmoil. The civil rights movement was in full swing, the Beatles were taking the music world by storm, and the Vietnam War was escalating. In many ways, the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel serves as a tangible reminder of the events and emotions of that era. In conclusion, the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable coin that holds immense worth to collectors. With its unique history, stunning design, and potential for high value, this coin is a must-have for serious numismatists. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins in your collection, be sure to handle it with care and explore all avenues for maximizing its value. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Did you know that a simple 2009 D-Mint Mark quarter could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? That's right! What may look like an everyday coin in your pocket could be hiding an incredible fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2009 D $quarter coin and what makes it so incredibly valuable. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. Text flashes on the screen saying $1.1 million dollar quarter with sparkles and sound effects. A timeline graphic appears, highlighting the year 2009 and zooming in on a US Mint image of the quarter. Before we get into why this specific quarter is so valuable, let's talk a little about its history. In 2009, the United States Mint released a special series of quarters as part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories program. These coins were designed to honor Washington, D.C., and 6 U.S. territories. The Denver Mint produced a significant number of these coins, but there's something unique about a few of them. Visual, a gold sparkle overlay shines across a stack of quarters. Alright, here's the million-dollar question, literally. What makes this 2009 D quarter worth $1.1 million? Well, it's not just any quarter. The value comes from a rare combination of factors: condition, rarity, and minting errors. An animated checklist showing the words condition, rarity, and minting errors being ticked off one by one. Some of these coins were struck with what we call error strikes, meaning something went wrong during the minting process. These errors can include double die strikes, misalignments, or unusual metal compositions. In pristine, uncirculated condition, these error coins can fetch top dollar at auctions. Imagine finding one of these hidden treasures in your change. Close-up of a quarter under a magnifying glass, pointing out potential minting errors. A coin grading scale appears, showing a perfect MS-70 grade. Now, let's talk about condition, or what collectors call grade. The most valuable 2009 D quarters are those that have been graded in near perfect or perfect condition, usually MS-68, MS-69, or the Holy Grail, MS-70. A coin in this pristine condition looks like it just left the mint, with no scratches, wear, or flaws. The rarest of these, combined with minting errors, have skyrocketed in value to as high as $1.1 million. Only a few of these high-grade coins have ever been discovered, making them a highly sought-after treasure in the world of coin collectors. So, how can you find one of these million-dollar quarters? First, check your spare change. You never know when a valuable coin could show up in everyday transactions. Look closely at your 2009 quarters from the Denver Mint, especially for any unusual features or flawless surfaces. If you think you've found something special, it might be worth sending it to a professional grading service to determine its true value. Recently, one of these rare 2009 D quarters made headlines when it sold for over $1.1 million at auction. The coin was in pristine condition with a rare minting error, making it one of the most valuable quarters ever sold. Auctions like this show just how coveted these coins are in the numismatic world. So, there you have it. A 2009 D Mint Mark quarter that could be worth $1.1 million. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare coins, you could be holding a piece of history and a life-changing fortune. Remember, it's all about rarity, condition, and those unique minting errors, so always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about an incredible find, the 1944 Washington quarter that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. That's right, a quarter that's worth millions. If you're excited to learn more about this rare coin, stick around because you might just have one in your collection. First, let's go back to 1944. America was in the thick of World War II, and the Washington quarter was a key coin in circulation. The Washington quarter had been in production since 1932, initially minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But, by 1944, it was just another part of daily transactions. Or so it seemed. So, what makes this particular 1944 Washington quarter so valuable? Well, it's a combination of rarity, condition, and a specific error. This specific quarter is believed to have been struck on a leftover silver planchet from earlier mint years. In 1944, most quarters were made from 90% silver, but some special versions were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for pre-1932 standing Liberty quarters. Only a handful of these quarters are known to exist, making them extremely rare. On top of that, the one valued at $1.2 million is in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as MS-68, which is incredibly rare for any coin from the 1940s. This 1944 quarter is not just valuable because of its silver content, it's valuable because it's an error coin. Coins that are struck incorrectly during minting are highly sought after by collectors. Mint errors like double strikes, off-center strikes, or, in this case, a wrong planchet error, can raise a coin's value exponentially. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint and is often referred to as the 1944 D error quarter. The D signifies it was minted in Denver, and it's a key marker for collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters? Here are some key things to look for. Check for the D mint mark just below the eagle on the reverse side. This rare 1944 quarter weighs slightly more than a typical quarter due to the silver planchet error. A normal Washington quarter weighs about 6.25 grams, but this one will be slightly heavier. To fetch a high value like $1.2 million, the coin needs to be in almost perfect condition, with minimal wear or damage. If you think you have a 1944 D Washington quarter with these characteristics, it's time to get it professionally graded. Now, here's where things get really exciting. This exact 1944 D error Washington quarter was sold at auction for $1.2 million. That's because of its rarity, historical significance, and near-perfect condition. But even if yours isn't in mint state, any rare error coin from 1944 can still fetch thousands of dollars. If you're a coin collector or even someone who has some old change lying around, it's time to start checking those quarters. You never know, you might just have a rare 1944 D Washington quarter that could change your life. Be sure to get any potentially valuable coins authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. That's it for today's video, folks. I hope you learned something new about the rare and valuable 1944 Washington quarter. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future episodes on valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you think you've got a rare coin, and as always, happy collecting! We're diving into the intriguing world of the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This little coin may look unassuming at first glance, but trust me, there's a whole lot of fascinating history and potential value packed into its shiny surface. First things first, let's talk about the history behind the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. The P mint mark indicates that this particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest minting facilities in the United States. The Jefferson nickel itself has been in circulation since 1938, and it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side. Now, you may be wondering why the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is of particular interest to collectors. Well, it turns out that there are a couple of reasons why this specific coin is sought after. Firstly, the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is known for its low mintage numbers. In fact, only a limited number of these coins were minted in 1990, making them relatively rare compared to other years. Secondly, the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is also highly coveted because of its potential value. While most circulated examples of this coin may only be worth a few dollars, there have been instances where well-preserved specimens have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. That's right, this seemingly ordinary nickel could potentially be worth millions of dollars to the right collector, but how can you tell if your 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is one of the rare and valuable ones? Well, there are a few key factors to look out for. Firstly, check the condition of the coin. Is it free from scratches, dings, or other signs of wear and tear? If so, that's a good sign that your coin may be worth more than just its face value. Next, take a close look at the mint mark itself. Is it clearly defined and centered on the coin? Minting errors or variations in the placement of the mint mark can significantly affect the value of a coin, so be sure to inspect this closely. Additionally, keep an eye out for any unusual or unique features on the coin. This could include things like double striking, off-center minting, or other anomalies that make your coin stand out from the rest. These kinds of quirks can make your 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel even more valuable to collectors. Now, you may be wondering where you can go to find out more about the value of your 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Well, one excellent resource is the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, a leading authority in the world of coin grading and authentication. By submitting your coin to PCGS for certification, you can get a detailed assessment of its condition and potential value from expert numismatists. Another great option is to attend coin shows or auctions, where you can network with fellow collectors and dealers who may be interested in purchasing your coin. These events are also a fantastic opportunity to learn more about the world of coin collecting and to discover other rare and valuable coins that may pique your interest. In conclusion, the 1990p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history that holds the potential to be worth millions of dollars to the right collector. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your pocket change or coin collection, be sure to take a closer look. You may just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. That's all for today, folks. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin is a real treasure trove of history and value, so buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. Let's start off by exploring the background of the 1981p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted in Philadelphia in the year 1981, hence the P mint mark. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, but the coins minted in 1981 are particularly special due to their unique design and limited mintage. The obverse of the 1981p mint Mark Jefferson nickel features a striking portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. Known for his role in drafting the Declaration of Independence and expanding the country through the Louisiana Purchase, Jefferson is a revered figure in American history. The reverse of the coin showcases Jefferson's iconic Monticello estate, a symbol of his legacy and contributions to the nation. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1981p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. While most circulated coins from this year are worth face value, there are certain rare varieties that can fetch a pretty penny. One such variety is the proof coin, which is a specially minted coin with a mirror-like finish. These coins are sought after by collectors for their pristine condition and exquisite detail. Another factor that can affect the value of the 1981p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is its condition. Coins that are in pristine uncirculated condition are worth more than those that show signs of wear and tear. It's important to carefully inspect your coin for any scratches, dents, or discoloration, as these can significantly impact its worth. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Can the 1981 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel be worth millions of dollars? While it's highly unlikely that a regular coin from this year would command such a hefty sum, there have been instances where rare, mint condition coins have sold for substantial amounts at auction. One such example is the 1943 Lincoln cent, which sold for over $1 million due to its rarity and historical significance. So, how can you determine the value of your 1981 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Well, one option is to consult a professional coin appraiser who can assess the coin's condition and rarity. You can also research recent sales of similar coins online or in numismatic publications to get an idea of its potential worth. In conclusion, the 1981 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of American history that holds value for both collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a novice coin collector, this coin is sure to spark your curiosity and ignite your passion for the hobby. So go ahead and dig through your coin jar. You never know what hidden treasures you may unearth. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Coin Collecting with Charlie. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn just how valuable and sought after the seemingly ordinary coin can be. So, grab a cozy seat and let's explore the history, value, and potential fortune that could be hiding in your pocket change. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1996, hence the P Mint mark. It's important to note that not all Jefferson nickels from 1996 have the P Mint mark, making this particular version quite rare and special. The design features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, on the reverse. The coin itself is made of a combination of copper and nickel, giving it that classic silver hue. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the value of the 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. While most nickels are worth, 5 cents, this particular coin can fetch a pretty penny among collectors. Due to its rarity, demand, and overall numismatic appeal, the 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to potentially millions. Yes, you heard that right, millions of dollars for a humble nickel. But how can you tell if you have a valuable 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your possession? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First and foremost, check for that elusive P Mint mark on the coin. Without it, you likely have a regular 1996 Jefferson nickel, which is still cool but not quite as valuable. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Higher grades, such as mint state or proof, will command higher prices than worn or damaged coins. Lastly, consider having your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable grading service to ensure its authenticity and value. If you're lucky enough to have a valuable 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your collection, congratulations! You may be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Whether you choose to sell your coin to a collector or hold on to it for potential future value growth, the choice is yours. Just remember to handle your coin with care and store it in a protective holder to preserve its condition and value over time. In conclusion, the 1996 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rarity, history, and potential for significant value, this humble nickel has garnered quite the following among numismatists and collectors alike. So, next time you come across a nickel in your pocket change, take a closer look. You never know if you might be holding a valuable piece of history in your hands. We're diving deep into the history and value of the 1973 No Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that has been causing quite a stir in the numismatic world. Let's start off by exploring the origins of this elusive coin. In 1973, the United States Mint accidentally omitted the mint mark on a small number of Jefferson nickels that were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This error was quickly discovered and corrected, making these coins incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. But what makes the 1973 No Mint Mark Jefferson nickel so special? Well, aside from its limited mintage, these coins have a unique appeal due to their error status. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with mistakes or anomalies, as they tend to fetch higher prices at auctions and in the secondary market. As for the value of the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel, it can vary greatly depending on the condition of the coin and the demand from collectors. In general, a well-preserved example of this coin can easily fetch anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s. However, if you happen to come across a super rare high-grade specimen, you could be looking at a potential windfall of millions of dollars. Now, let's talk about some key factors that can affect the value of a 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. One of the most important aspects to consider is the coin's grade. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with higher grades commanding higher prices. A coin in uncirculated condition will always be more valuable than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Another factor to keep in mind is the coin's provenance. If you can trace the history of a 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel back to its original owner or find documentation that verifies its authenticity, this can significantly enhance its value. Collectors love to know the story behind a coin and its journey through the years. Furthermore, the rarity of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. As mentioned earlier, the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a rare find due to the minting error that occurred. The fewer coins that are available on the market, the higher the demand and subsequently, the higher the price. In addition, market trends and fluctuations can also impact the value of the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Coin collecting is a dynamic hobby, with prices constantly changing based on supply and demand, as well as external factors such as economic conditions and investor sentiment. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your own coin collection or at a coin show, be sure to have it appraised by a professional numismatist. They can provide you with an accurate assessment of the coin's condition and potential value, helping you make informed decisions about buying or selling. In conclusion, the 1973 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin with a rich history and significant value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth millions of dollars. That's all for today, folks. We are diving deep into the world of coin collecting and taking a closer look at the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin has an interesting history and is rumored to be worth millions of dollars. So buckle up and get ready for an exciting ride. Let's start by discussing the backstory of the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This coin was minted in the year 2000 at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mark on the coin. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938 and has gone through various design changes over the years. The 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side in Monticello, his Virginia home, on the reverse side. Now, let's talk about the potential value of this coin. While most 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickels are worth face value or a few dollars at most, there are some rare varieties that can fetch a much higher price. One such variety is the 2000p with a W mint mark, which was accidentally struck at the West Point Mint. These coins are extremely rare and have been known to sell for thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Another factor that can affect the value of the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is its condition. Coins that are in mint state or are graded by a professional grading service as being in excellent condition will typically fetch a higher price than coins that are heavily circulated or worn. So if you happen to come across a 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel in pristine condition, you could be looking at a nice payday. In addition to its rarity and condition, the demand for the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel also plays a role in determining its value. Collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for rare and unique coins to add to their collections, and the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is no exception. If there is a high demand for this particular coin at a given time, its value could skyrocket. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your possession? One way is to look for any errors or anomalies on the coin. Coins that have been struck with errors, such as missing letters or doubled features, are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch a premium price. Another way to determine the value of your coin is to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service. This will give you a clear idea of the coin's condition and potential worth. In conclusion, the 2000p mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin with a rich history and the potential to be worth millions of dollars. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this rare variety and you could be sitting on a goldmine. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1987p mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin has a rich history and holds a significant value that may just surprise you. Let's start off by exploring the history behind the 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel. The Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P Mint mark, is one of the oldest minting facilities in the United States. It has been in operation since the late 18th century and has produced countless coins that have become treasured pieces of American numismatic history. The 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel is no exception. This coin was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing economic growth and prosperity. The nickel features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's estate, on the reverse side, but what really sets the 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel apart is its rarity and value. While millions of these coins were minted in 1987, very few bear the P Mint mark, making them highly sought after by collectors. In fact, some 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickels have been known to sell for thousands of dollars at auction.so. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel in your coin collection? One telltale sign is the presence of the P Mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, right above Jefferson's shoulder. Additionally, coins in mint condition with minimal wear and a sharp strike are more likely to fetch a higher price. If you're lucky enough to own a 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel, it's important to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will not only confirm the coin's authenticity but also provide you with a professional assessment of its condition and value. In terms of worth, the value of a 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel can vary depending on its condition and rarity. While some coins may only be worth a few dollars, others in pristine condition could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key is to do your research, consult with experts, and make informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding onto your coin. In conclusion, the 1987 P Mint marked Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of American history with a value that can reach into the thousands. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare gem worth millions of dollars in your very own coin collection. That's all for today's episode of Coin Collecting Chronicles. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we explore some of the most fascinating and valuable coins out there. Today, we've got something really special. What if I told you a 2009 $quarter coin could be worth a staggering $1.1 million asterisk? Yep, you heard that right. Stick around to learn why this simple quarter could be your golden ticket to a fortune. Let's kick things off by talking about the coin itself. The 2009 D Washington quarter is part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program. This specific coin was minted in Denver, marked with a D mint mark, and it features a design commemorating various U.S. territories, including Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and Guam. While millions of these were minted, there are some unique variations and minting errors that have made a few of these coins worth more than anyone could ever imagine. Let's dig into why this quarter is creating such buzz in the numismatic world. So, why exactly is the 2009 D quarter dollar worth $1.1 million? Well, the answer lies in its rarity, and more specifically, the rare minting errors associated with certain coins from this year. One of the major reasons collectors are paying big bucks for this coin is due to a rare minting error that occurred during the production process. Some 2009 D quarters have been found with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die breaks. These kinds of errors are what truly drive up the value. Coins with these kinds of minting flaws are extremely rare, and when a collector finds one in pristine condition, especially in high grades like mint state, MS, or higher, the value can skyrocket. Now, let's talk about how these coins can reach the jaw-dropping $1.1 million value. First, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. A coin that is graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, as MS68 or higher can fetch massive sums. The highest graded coins with rare errors are the ones fetching prices like $1.1 million at auctions. On top of that, demand from collectors and scarcity further increase the value of these coins. So, if you find one of these rare gems in perfect condition, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure. If you're wondering how to find one of these valuable quarters, here are some tips. First, check your change or coin rolls for the 2009 D mint mark. Then, closely inspect the coin for any minting errors like doubling, off-centering, or unusual details. You'll want to use a magnifying glass or even a digital microscope to get a really good look. If you think you found something special, it's worth getting the coin professionally graded to determine its true value. So, there you have it. The 2009 quarter dollar could be worth a life-changing $1.1 million if you find the right one. Check your pocket change, go through your coin collections, and who knows? You might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin news. And as always, drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you found any rare coins yourself. We've got a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. Now, you might be wondering why this particular nickel is so special. Well, stick around as we uncover the history, value, and worth of this little coin that could potentially be worth millions. Let's start off by taking a trip down memory lane to 1986. It was a time of big hair, neon colors, and of course, some pretty cool coins. The 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, Colorado, hence the D-Mint mark. This mint mark is a symbol of where the coin was produced, and collectors often pay close attention to mint marks when determining the value of a coin. And now, you might be wondering why a seemingly ordinary nickel from 1986 could be worth so much. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is not particularly rare in terms of mintage numbers, but what sets it apart is its condition. If you happen to have a nickel from 1986 with the D-Mint mark in mint condition, free of any scratches or blemishes, you could be holding onto a treasure worth millions. You see, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in pristine condition, especially when it comes to rare or historical coins like the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. So, what exactly makes this coin so special? Well, for starters, the design of the Jefferson nickel has remained relatively consistent over the years, with Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, each year the mint produces these coins, there are slight variations in the design and production process, making some years more valuable than others. In the case of the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, there are a few key factors that contribute to its worth. One of the most important factors is the condition of the coin. As mentioned earlier, coins in mint condition are highly sought after by collectors, and the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is no exception. If you happen to come across one of these coins in pristine condition, hold on to it tightly as it could fetch you a pretty penny. Another factor that adds to the value of the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is its historical significance. While this particular coin might not have any major historical events associated with it, the mere fact that it was minted in 1986 adds a level of nostalgia for collectors. Plus, the D-Mint mark signifies that it was produced in Denver, which adds another layer of interest for coin enthusiasts. Now, let's talk about the current value of the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. While it's difficult to pinpoint an exact value for this coin due to fluctuating market prices and individual preferences of collectors, it's safe to say that a well-preserved specimen could potentially be worth thousands, if not millions. Remember, the value of a coin is ultimately determined by what someone is willing to pay for it, so don't be afraid to do some research and reach out to experts in the field to get a better idea of what your coin might be worth. If you're lucky enough to have a 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your possession, consider getting it appraised by a professional to get a better understanding of its true value. Who knows, you could be sitting on a goldmine without even knowing it. And remember, even if your coin isn't worth millions, the joy of collecting and owning a piece of history is priceless in itself. So there you have it, folks, the 1986 D-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that holds a lot more value and worth than meets the eye. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This little piece of American currency holds a rich history and potential value that could be worth millions. First off, let's talk about the background of the 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. As you may know, the Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938 and features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. The Mint mark indicates that this particular nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest minting facilities in the United States. Now, what sets the 2007 nickel apart from other Jefferson nickels? Well, in 2007, the United States Mint released a special commemorative series to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's birth. This series featured a new reverse design on the nickel, showcasing a forward-facing portrait of Jefferson in his historic home, Monticello. The 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is unique in that it is the only nickel to feature this special redesign, making it a highly sought-after coin among collectors. The design is intricate and detailed, capturing the essence of Jefferson's legacy and contributions to American history. But what about the value of the 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? While most circulated coins are worth face value, there are rare instances where a coin's condition, rarity, and historical significance can push its value into the millions. For example, in 2016, a rare 1943 copper alloy cent sold for a whopping $1.7 million at auction. This goes to show that the value of a coin is not simply determined by its denomination, but by a combination of factors that make it unique and desirable to collectors. So, do 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickels hold the same potential for high value? Well, while the majority of these nickels are not worth millions, there are a few rare varieties that can fetch a hefty sum on the collector's market. One such variety is the 2007 nickel with a full step designation. This means that the steps on Monticello on the reverse side of the coin are fully struck and defined. Coins with full steps are highly sought after by collectors because they are considered a sign of quality and rarity. Another valuable variety to look out for is the 2007 nickel with an error or misprint. These coins can range from minor errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies, to major errors that drastically affect the coin's appearance. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors for their uniqueness and rarity. So, how can you determine the value of your 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? One way is to consult with a professional coin appraiser or dealer who can assess the coin's condition, rarity, and demand in the market. They can provide you with an estimate of the coin's value and help you decide whether to keep, sell, or trade it. Another option is to research recent sales of similar coins on online marketplaces and auction sites. By comparing prices and listings, you can get a sense of the current market value of your coin and determine the best course of action for your collection. In conclusion, the 2007 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a unique and historically significant coin that holds the potential for high value among collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin enthusiast, this coin is definitely worth exploring and adding to your collection. So, keep an eye out for any 2007 nickels in your pocket change or coin jar. You never know when you might come across a rare and valuable gem. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and taking a close look at a rare and valuable 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This elusive coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world, with some speculating that it could be worth millions. So, grab a cup of coffee and let's embark on this thrilling numismatic adventure together. First off, let's delve into the history of the 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced a limited number of nickels without the usual P or D mint mark. These coins were struck in error and quickly became coveted by collectors for their rarity and uniqueness. The absence of a mint mark on these nickels only adds to their mystique, making them a prized addition to any coin collection. Now, you might be wondering, how do you spot a 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Well, these coins can be identified by carefully examining the reverse side of the coin. If you don't see a mint mark below the Monticello building, congratulations, you may have just stumbled upon a valuable treasure. In terms of value, the 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Some experts believe that it could be worth as much as millions of dollars, depending on its condition and rarity. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change. Talk about a stroke of luck. Of course, finding a 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is no easy feat. These coins are incredibly rare, with only a handful known to exist. If you do manage to get your hands on one, be sure to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service to confirm its authenticity and value. Now, let's talk about some of the factors that can influence the value of a 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. The condition of the coin is paramount, with uncirculated examples fetching the highest prices. Additionally, coins with sharp strikes and no visible wear will command a premium from collectors. Furthermore, the rarity of the 1974 Mint Mark Jefferson nickel plays a significant role in determining its value. As previously mentioned, these coins are extremely scarce, with only a few known to exist. This rarity factor, combined with the coin's historical significance, makes it a highly coveted item among numismatists. If you're looking to add a 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel to your collection, be prepared to do some extensive research and possibly invest in professional grading services. While the odds of finding one of these rare coins in circulation are slim, they do occasionally surface at coin shows, auctions, and estate sales. Keep your eyes peeled and you just might snag a piece of numismatic history. In conclusion, the 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a truly unique and valuable coin that has captivated the hearts of collectors around the globe. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential for high value make it a standout piece in any coin collection. So, if you ever come across one of these elusive nickels, consider yourself extremely fortunate. You may be holding a small fortune in your hands, and there you have it, folks, a deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1974 no-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. We hope you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, and perhaps you've been inspired to start your own numismatic journey. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a focus on the 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn just how much this seemingly ordinary coin can be worth, so stick around to find out more. Let's start off by exploring the history of the 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin was minted in Denver, Colorado in the year 1999, hence the D-mint mark. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, his iconic home, on the reverse. The design of this coin was actually introduced in 1938 and has remained relatively unchanged since then. Now, you might be wondering why the 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is so highly sought after by collectors. Well, one reason is its low mintage. In 1999, the Denver Mint only produced a limited number of these nickels, making them quite rare compared to other coins of the same era. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. A well-preserved 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel can fetch a much higher price than one that is heavily worn or damaged, but just how much is a 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel worth? Well, that's where things get really interesting. While most circulated 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickels are only worth face value, those that are in pristine condition can be worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. That's right, a seemingly ordinary coin from 1999 could potentially be a hidden gem in your collection. In fact, there have been reported sales of 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickels for upwards of $10,000 or more. Of course, the exact value of a coin depends on a variety of factors such as its grade, rarity, and demand in the market. So, if you happen to come across a 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel in your pocket change or at a coin show, be sure to have it appraised by a reputable coin dealer to see if you've struck it rich. One of the most interesting aspects of coin collecting is the thrill of the hunt. Searching through pocket change, attending coin auctions, and trading with other collectors can be an exciting and rewarding experience. The 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is just one example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold significant value for those in the know. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for the 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel and other rare coins that could potentially be worth a small fortune. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a valuable treasure that could change your life. In conclusion, the 1999 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold significant value for collectors. With its low mintage, historical significance, and potential worth in the thousands, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for in your collection. So, happy hunting and good luck on your coin collecting journey. We're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics and explore the history and value of the 1982 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin has the potential to be worth millions. So grab your magnifying glass and let's embark on this treasure hunt together. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1982 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin was minted in Denver in the year 1982, hence the D-mint mark. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Its design features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's home, on the reverse. The 1982 D-mint Mark Jefferson nickel is not particularly rare, with a mintage of over 575 million. However, what sets this coin apart is its potential for error variations. One of the most sought-after error coins from this year is the no-mint mark variety, where the coin was struck without the D mint mark. These error coins are highly prized by collectors and can command a premium price. In addition to error variations, the 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel can also be valuable based on its condition. Coins that are in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, are more desirable to collectors. So if you happen to come across a 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel in pristine condition, it could be worth a pretty penny. Now let's talk about the value of the 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel. While most circulated coins from this year are worth face value, there are certain rare varieties that can fetch a significant sum. The no mint mark error coin, for example, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and demand. In addition to error coins, there are also certain key dates and mint marks for the Jefferson nickel series that are highly sought after by collectors. Coins from the early years of the series, such as the 1938D and 1938S nickels, are considered rare and valuable. So if you have a 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel in mint condition, it could be worth a substantial amount to the right collector. It's important to note that the value of coins can fluctuate based on market demand and condition. If you're considering selling your 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel, it's a good idea to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer to get an accurate valuation. You never know, you might just have a hidden gem in your coin collection. In conclusion, the 1982 D mint mark Jefferson nickel is a fascinating coin with the potential to be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Who knows, you might just uncover a rare treasure in your pocket change. We're diving into the intriguing world of numismatics to talk about a rare and valuable piece of American currency, the 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin has stirred up quite a buzz in the collecting community, with some speculating that it could be worth millions. But just how did this unassuming nickel from 2014 become such a hot commodity? Let's find out. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. What exactly is a mint mark? Well, a mint mark is a small letter or symbol stamped onto a coin that indicates which mint facility produced it. In the case of the 2014 D nickel, the D mint mark signifies that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Knowing where a coin was minted can have a significant impact on its value, as coins from certain facilities may be rarer or have unique characteristics. Now, onto the history of the 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring a portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side. The reverse design of the nickel has changed several times over the years, with the 2014 D mint mark nickel showcasing Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia plantation, on the reverse. In 2014, the Denver Mint produced a relatively high number of Jefferson nickels with the D mint mark. However, a small percentage of these coins were struck with errors or variations that make them stand out from the rest. It is these rare error coins that collectors are now clamoring to get their hands on, fueling speculation that the 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel could potentially be worth millions. So, what exactly makes these error coins so valuable? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. If a coin is scarce due to a printing mistake or other unique characteristic, its value can skyrocket. In the case of the 2014 D mint mark nickel, collectors are on the lookout for coins with errors such as off-center strikes, missing mint marks, or other anomalies that set them apart from the regular coins. But how can you tell if you have a valuable 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel in your possession? The key is to carefully examine the coin for any unusual features that could indicate it is an error coin. Look for misaligned mint marks, doubling on the design, or any other irregularities that could make your coin more valuable. Of course, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin dealer or appraiser to get an expert opinion on the worth of your coin. While the possibility of owning a 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel worth millions is certainly exciting, it's important to approach coin collecting with a sense of caution. Not every coin with a mint mark error will be worth a fortune, and the value of a coin can fluctuate based on market demand and other factors. That being said, the thrill of the hunt and the excitement of potentially uncovering a hidden gem in your coin collection is what makes numismatics such a fascinating hobby. In conclusion, the 2014 D mint mark Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a sought-after treasure in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keeping an eye out for rare and valuable coins like the 2014 D-Mint Mark nickel can add an extra layer of excitement to your numismatic pursuits. So, happy hunting, and may you uncover a hidden gem in your collection worth millions. We are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could potentially be worth millions. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the history, value, and worth of this rare and valuable coin. Let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring a portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side. The reverse side typically depicts Jefferson's Monticello estate. However, in 1985, something special happened. The Philadelphia Mint released a limited number of Jefferson nickels with the elusive P-Mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal about the P-Mint mark? Well, let me tell you, my friends, the P-Mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the oldest and most prestigious mints in the United States. Coins with the P-Mint mark are highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity and historical significance. In the case of the 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel, only a small number of these coins were struck, making them incredibly rare and valuable. In fact, some experts believe that a 1985 P nickel in pristine condition could be worth millions of dollars to the right collector. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your pocket change. Talk about a stroke of luck. So, how can you determine the value of your 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel? Well, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth. A coin that is in flawless, uncirculated condition will fetch a higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Additionally, the rarity of the coin also plays a crucial role in its value. As we mentioned earlier, the 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is already rare due to its limited mintage. However, factors such as the number of surviving coins in mint condition and the demand from collectors can also impact the coin's worth. But wait, there's more. In addition to its historical significance and rarity, the 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel also has a unique design that sets it apart from other coins in the series. The coin features a detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, along with the iconic Monticello estate on the reverse side. The intricate details and crisp strike of the coin make it a true work of art that is sure to captivate any collector's attention. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have a 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel in my collection? Well, the easiest way to identify the coin is by looking for the P-Mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, near the base of Monticello. If you spot the elusive P, congratulations, you may have a rare and valuable coin in your possession. In conclusion, the 1985 P-Mint Mark Jefferson nickel is a true treasure in the world of numismatics. With its rarity, historical significance, and unique design, this coin has captured the hearts of collectors around the world. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare gems in your collection, consider yourself lucky. You may be holding a small fortune in your hands. Keep on collecting, my friends, and may your coin hunts be fruitful and exciting. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into the exciting world of numismatics and discussing the 2009 Washington $quarter coin that is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. That's right, you heard correctly, a single quarter coin potentially worth over $1 million. Now, before we get too carried away with dreams of striking it rich with spare change, let's break down the details of this particular coin and why it holds such significant value. The 2009 Washington quarter was part of the United States Mint's District of Columbia and U.S. Territories series, which commemorated different regions and landmarks across the country. What makes this specific coin so special is its unique error. It's believed that a small batch of these quarters were mistakenly struck with a double die, resulting in a distinct and rare error that sets it apart from the rest. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts, making it incredibly valuable on the market. The design of the 2009 Washington quarter features a stylized image of George Washington on the obverse side, with a depiction of the U.S. Capitol building on the reverse. The error in question is typically found on the obverse side, where the doubling of the die creates a noticeable doubling effect on certain elements of the design. When evaluating the potential value of a coin like this, factors such as scarcity, condition, and demand all come into play. In this case, the rarity of the double die error, combined with the historical significance of the Washington Quarter Series, has resulted in a coin that commands an impressive price tag. And now, you might be wondering how one goes about determining the value of a coin like this. Well, the best way to get an accurate appraisal is to consult with a reputable coin grading service or professional numismatist. These experts can evaluate the condition of the coin, verify the error, and provide an estimated value based on current market trends. It's essential to note that not all 2009 Washington Quarter coins will have the double die error, so if you happen to come across one in your spare change, be sure to examine it closely for any unusual features. You never know, you could be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. As with any valuable collectible, it's crucial to take proper care of your coin to ensure its preservation and maintain its potential worth. Store it in a protective case or holder to prevent scratching or tarnishing, and handle it with care to avoid damaging the delicate features of the design. In conclusion, the 2009 Washington Quarter dollar coin with the double die error is a fascinating and valuable piece of numismatic history. With a potential worth of $1.1 million, it's no wonder that collectors are eager to add this rare find to their collections. So, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden treasures in your pocket change, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare gem like the 2009 Washington Quarter coin worth a small fortune.